I'm trying to win.
Yeah.
And I get only one app on my phone, and that includes Spotify and SoundCloud. And obviously Instagram and YouTube and Twitter. I swear I would tell you to only be on TikTok. You know, I have no equity or involvement with TikTok. I give a fuck if it disappears tomorrow. Being the first brand to go heavy into TikTok that is targeting that demo, because I still don't fully know where the demo is, but let's just say skews younger for now, is no different than Procter & Gamble being the biggest spender on television in the 50s and 60s, because that was the arbitrage. Or Wish, the shopping app, you probably knew this. I mean, this is what Facebook executives joke about all the time. There's all these companies and LLCs that nobody's ever heard of spending uncomfortable amounts of money, and Coke and BMW are spending a third of that, and everyone's confused what's going on. To me, if you're selling to 15 to 25-year-olds anything, and you don't have an uncomfortable strategy, uncomfortable is a slang term for all in, creating every day at scale on TikTok, you're missing one of the great kind of moments, and the shit can go away. You know, and it still goes with you. One of the things that I'm always fascinated by is people like, well, Gary, what if it goes away in 3 years? I'm like, you take the brand equity with you. You're the biggest apps in the world at this moment. So you go to apps, and you go to top 3, right? And like, there it is. TikTok's ahead of YouTube, it's ahead of Instagram, it's ahead of Snap, Facebook, Spotify.
Yeah.
It's ahead of all of them.
I gotta get that.
100%. Here's why. Your biggest want and need is to create a trend where people, like, the number one thing I would do if I was in any music genre, but definitely in hip hop, is write a song with a hook that has a direct dance attached to it, and then hope or force 100 TikTok influencers to do it, and then it's over.
Exactly.
That's the culture. And then your song is just playing over and over. Like over and over. Like I'm watching songs go up the charts every time there's virality on TikTok around that song.
Yeah.
That's how you can go from zero to a hero in a minute. You can be nobody. Like first song ever. And it goes viral on TikTok and you're bigger than 98% of the artists in the world. TikTok, inevitably, unless it's able to suck out all the collective attention of the world at all times, eventually there's a crescendo, there's a tipping point where there's more content being produced, plus you'll eventually, I think, maybe not, create a product where people can start showing up in the feed or other places. It's a land grab. It's like buying up beachfront property in Malibu. Somebody did that, and eventually it got more expensive. This is all people do, is just make content around songs. That's why it's so big for music. It's big, just like Instagram's big, but this is about music.
Exactly. Yeah,
you see what's going on? Exactly. And with the hook, with the big game is, like this song went crazy on TikTok. Like this is, right now, crazy. All people are doing is taking this song and pouring liquid into glasses and overflowing. If you go on TikTok for an hour, you'll see 150 versions of this. Different people. I guarantee this song, what's that?
My daughter's on TikTok.
And it's getting older by the second. It started like 12, 13, 14-year-old girls, which is great to win with anyway in music.
No.
This song?
Yeah.
How many of this do you see?
Oh,
like
millions.
Millions.
Millions. Yeah.
And like, it's hard to grow Instagram now. Not 6 years ago. It's hard to win on YouTube. It's hard to get lucky and be on a playlist on Spotify.
Right.
That shit's hard. Right now, TikTok's easy. Like, some of my fans posted one video and it got 1 million views. They have more followers on TikTok in a week than and they've been working fucking Instagram for 3 years hard. You, Caleb?
Yeah.
Talk.
550,000 views, and it was just.
You eating cereal?
On the subway, yeah.
See Iris?
So as far as getting your music up,
First video.
I've been trying to tell people. Now, I mean, it's not super complicated. It went really fast on Vine too. It went really fast on Instagram when Instagram didn't have enough creators making for it. This is one big game of supply and demand of content and the attention on the other side. Yeah, and it's gonna go really fast until the attention doesn't match the amount of output. It's just the same old game. This is one game played over and over again. And by the way, it went back to television, but in modern times, this is email marketing. I think for me, it's like, hey, how many more times does this industry, Adweek, need to see this show to understand what the game is? The game is very simple. Things emerge that have uncomfortable amounts of attention in comparison to how much output creatively is there, and those are incredible times to storytell and learn, and people waiting for it to be real or